live. We are live. Here we go. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Jormady. We are just getting started. We're going to get started at 5 p.m. We have about 4 minutes. We're going to let some people come on into the room, and then we will go into our daily astrology and Buddhist teachings. I am coming at you live both on TikTok and on YouTube. So you can, if you're on TikTok, you can see my other device here. We got YouTube there, so I'm looking at you both. Someday maybe I'll figure out how to have both of you right next to each other, so I didn't have so much of this to do, but learning, growing, progressing, as we all are with all of our own journeys. And that's what we're here to talk about all the time, is our journey through life and what's the next step to take, right? And what are we in flow with? What do the stars say? What does Buddhism teach? What do we learn in yoga? These are the things we talk about during our Phoenix Renewal Hour. So I'm really glad that you're here. We have a lot to go over. We're closing a door today and opening a new one tomorrow. So we're going to talk about that some more tonight. And then we will, figure out how to make it practical, how to use this information in our real lives. Why have all this astrology if we don't know what to do with it? So that's what I'm here to do, is break it down for you so you know how to make your astrology work for you, right? So it's not so vague. I feel like I grew up looking at the newspaper astrology. Oh, I'm a Cancer. What do what's happening in my life today? But little did I know that had nothing to do with it. It had to do with where all the different planets were and all the different stars were and houses, and this house means this and this house means that. And oh my gosh, it's way more complex than I grew up thinking it was. So I'm sure a lot of you probably grew up the same way and would like to know more about how this is practical and why are we following it and all of that sort of thing. So that's what we do here during our Phoenix Renewal Hour. We'll get started in about 2 minutes. While we're waiting for people to come in. Why don't you start liking the live on TikTok? If you're on TikTok, share that out. Let's bring more women in the room. We've got some encouraging things for the women to hear about their personal journey, because that is what we're doing. We are growing our community of women, of like-minded women looking to grow spiritually, grow professionally, just grow ourselves. That's what we do here. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Hello. And I don't know what your first name is, so I'll just call you Dee. Hi, Dee. Welcome in. So that's what we're doing. And we got about 1 more minute, and then we will get started with today's astrology. So make sure you are following, because we come out here Monday through Friday, maybe sometimes on the weekends if there's time, but Monday through Friday for sure, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do this for a whole hour. It's our Phoenix Renewal Hour, our refresh at the end of the day. We got through a work day. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I went through and counted, love your cheeks. Hi, hello. I went through the calendar today and literally counted up how many more days in this year do I have to walk through the doors in my office. Because I'm so tired. I am so tired. Hi. Hey, welcome back in, guys. Hello. So make sure that you are following so that you can find me every day at this time. So please like this live. If you are on TikTok, share it out. Do both at the same time. Let's bring more women in this room. Let's build up the community. Make sure you like and share this out for yourselves as well on YouTube. We want to spread this message out, this light, this love. Let's progress together. Let's grow together. That's what we're here to do, because my goodness, we need love and support, don't we? And so that's what I am bringing in. My cat died. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Dee. Oh. I have a dog. I'd be so sad if my dog passed. So that'll never happen. He's living forever in my mind. Don't want to go there. Don't want to go there. Oh, I'm so sorry about your cat, D. Oh my gosh. Well, it is 1 past the hour, so we will go ahead and get started. So pull up a chair and take in one deep breath with me to get started. Let's breathe in the nose, hold it, and out the mouth. Feel so refreshed. So refreshing. So refreshing. Happy Tuesday. Tonight, I want to start with a question before I even tell you what the sky is doing. All right. So, just this question, I want you to sit with it. Drop in the comments. What is one thing in the last 4 weeks that have that you've been shown, right? I'm sorry, somebody's being inappropriate. Okay, sorry. Let me find that question again. I wanted to ask you something. Okay, what is one thing the last 4 weeks have shown you about yourself? That's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted by some inappropriateness happening in the comments there. So make sure you drop that in the comments. Um, what is the one thing? What is one thing the last 4 weeks have taught you about yourself? Cancer season, this deep inward emotional season of Cancer, what did it teach you? One word or one sentence. Hi, Lazarag. Hello. And I'll go first, of course. I always go first. What Cancer season has shown me in my life, I want closer. The life that I want is closer than fear makes me feel. So we'll go into that a little deeper so you understand what I mean. But that is what this season gave me. So, what did it give you? For me, I can see the life that I want. It feels closer than it ever has before. And the fear of it coming to me and receiving it is diminishing and fading away. I am feeling more open and receptive now than ever before. On TikTok, tap the gift icon at the bottom of your screen. There are 4 stickers there. So when I call one out tonight, find it and send it. 3 seconds. I want to see those in the comments. And if it is your first time here on TikTok, send the acorn. Hi. On YouTube, drop new in the comments. Welcome. You found us on the perfect night. TikTok, let's tap the screen. Make sure you're liking and sharing this out both together right now. One woman standing in a doorway tonight, send this to her. This room is safe. Whatever you are carrying into Tuesday night, it is welcome here. YouTube viewers, hit subscribe and the bell. We do this every weekday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, and tonight is a big one. So, good Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to your Phoenix Renewal Hour. I am Jill. If you are on YouTube for the first time tonight, this is a daily live where we weave together the day's astrology, Buddhist wisdom, and yogic teaching with real, honest storytelling every weekday, 5 p.m. Pacific. And I am so glad that you're here. So, tonight is the last night of Cancer season, and tomorrow changes everything. Tomorrow, the sun walks into Leo, and that shift from Cancer to Leo, from inward to outward, from feeling to shining. I don't know. Dee, you would need to probably look that up. I'm so sorry. I don't have that. Hi, Carmen. Welcome in. So, Leo is the season. It's going to ask you in this season to step forward, to speak up, to show what Cancer grew in you. And all of that starts tomorrow. So, tonight, though, we're still in Cancer. The moon is in Scorpio and its first quarter phase, halfway between the new moon when we planted, which was July 14th, and the full moon, which is coming July 29th. The first quarter moon says the seed is growing, but no growth. What does it say? Growing, but not the growth that requires real effort. Okay, so the sprout has to push against the soil right now to reach the light. Okay, and Jupiter sextiles Uranus today, the harmonious, creative opening between the planet of expansion and the planet of inspired breakthroughs. An unexpected idea, an opening, a flash of clarity that changes your direction. That energy is available right now in this room tonight. Hello, SLJ, I'm doing well. How are you? Hello, Hakeem. Hi, John. Welcome in. See you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. So, let's see. What does all this mean? Oh, and one other thing, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, Mercury has been in retrograde for a bit now, and it stations direct, which means it's going the right way in just 2 days. So Thursday, the fog over communication and clarity and forward movement, all of that is lifting. Thursday, the path opens, the true thing will find its words. I'm good. Where are you from? I am in Arizona and it is monsoon season and it is super hot and humid right here. It's awful right now. All right. So tonight, the last night of Cancer, first quarter Scorpio moon, Jupiter, Uranus, creative spark, Mercury is about to go direct. Tonight is a doorway. Tonight's a doorway. So, what do we know about this kind of doorway? I would say it is sacred. Absolutely. What came up for you when I said, tomorrow everything changes? Did you feel relief or fear, excitement? Maybe something you can't really name. Go ahead and drop it in the comments if you are able to name it. You could even put a moon, like the Cancer moon, or a fire emoji, whatever actually feels true for you right now. What I feel is a mixture of relief and urgency. Relief because Cancer season has been really emotionally deep and I'm ready for something brighter. And urgency because I know what Leo season is going to ask of me. Both are true. Tonight, both get to be right here in this room. If something just stirred, if the doorway feels real to you, if you're on TikTok, send a lotus flower, and on YouTube, post a little red flower for me. Something inside of you is opening. Make sure you are liking and sharing out this live on TikTok, both buttons. One woman who needs to hear this, send this to her right now. Well, we are at the point for our lotus reflection. Tonight's teaching is about thresholds, and I think our culture completely misses the wisdom of them. We rush through transitions. We treat the in between as a problem that we need to have solved rather than a place to be inhabited. In Sanskrit, there is a word sandhi. It means junction, threshold. It's a sacred place where two things meet. In yogic philosophy, the sandy moments, sunrise, sunset, the space between the inhale and the exhale, the pause between one pose and the next, are considered the most spiritually charged moments of the entire cycle, not the poses themselves in yoga, the transitions, the vinyasa, the movement between postures is where the real practice is revealed. And in Tibetan Buddhism, there is the bardo, the in between state, the liminal space between what has been and what is on its way. The teachers say we move through bardos constantly. Every threshold is a kind of bardo. And the teaching says, do not rush through it. Be here. The in between is not empty, it is full of the most important navigation you will ever do. It is where you decide what to carry through and what to release, what stays behind, right? So tonight, right now, last day of the Cancer season, you are in a Sandhi. You are in a Bardo. The practice is to be fully here, to feel what this threshold actually feels like, to know what you are leaving and what you are carrying, because you cannot make a conscious choice about either if you rush through without looking at what's already in your hands. Okay. Hi, Samba. I'm doing well. Hola, hello. If you have crossed a hard threshold before, if you know what it costs to walk into the next chapter, on TikTok, send the kintsugi pot. You'll find that in the gifts at the bottom of the screen. On YouTube, send the vase. That knowledge is gold. Zenzo, hello, welcome. Look at the names in this room. On TikTok, go follow each other. On YouTube, subscribe to each other. We are crossing this threshold together. We are building a community. I want to spend some time on what Cancer season actually gave us, because I think we rush past the harvest. We feel all these things, and then the next season arrives and we just move on without stopping to pick up what we grew and hold it in our hands and really look at it. This Cancer season asked us to do 4 specific things, and I want to name them because some of you did them without fully knowing that you were even doing them. So, Cancer season asked us to feel, not perform feeling, not explain feeling, actually feel. If you felt more than usual in the past 4 weeks, you were doing exactly what the season was asking you to do. You were on assignment, maybe without ever knowing it. Next, Cancer season asked us to find home inside ourselves, not the address home, the inner home, the place inside of you that is safe regardless of what is happening in your outer life? The question this season has been asking 100 different ways. Where is the ground of me? What is actually mine? That was the Cancer season work. Okay. The next one is Cancer season asked us to name what is not ours, the inherited patterns, the good girl blueprint, the wound passed down through generations. This season surfaces family material, what we carry that really was never ours to carry. Some of you named things this season you had never named before. That is profound work. And the next thing, lastly, Cancer season asked us to forgive, not as performance, as release. The closing of loops that have been open for years, said to yourself, said to the version of you that survived things by any means available to you. That is Cancer season medicine. There is a woman that I often think of. She spent decades running software that was installed in her childhood, right? The programs that we learn while growing up from our family. The system said, make yourself smaller, earn your place, disappear into what he needs, keep the peace at any cost, right? And it ran smoothly and it was reliable. But it also kept everything else away: the joy, the creativity, the version of herself that had opinions and preferences and gifts that were entirely her own. All of that got managed out because the old operating system did not have any room for it. And then one summer, one Cancer season, she started to feel the system lagging, started to feel the gap between who she was running and who she actually was. She started asking, wait, who installed this? Did I choose this? Is this actually serving me? And she started very slowly to update her internal software, one honest conversation at a time, one boundary at a time, one true thing named out loud at a time. One morning in the car, when she cried and said the prayer and looked at herself in the mirror and said, I see you and I love you. Let's do this differently. That woman is in this room right now. And she is you. Cancer season was the season she finally admitted the old software needed updating. Leo season is the season she starts running something new. What is one thing Cancer season grew in you? Something you know now that you didn't fully know 4 weeks ago. Drop it in the comments if you're comfortable doing that. And if you don't want to name it, you can type a yes or post a little emoji of a blooming seed, if you will. I will tell you what grew in me: the willingness to say out loud what I actually want, not what I think I should want, not what would be responsible for me to want, what's acceptable for me to want, what I actually want. That grew this season. It is still tender and new, but it's mine. What grew in you? If something genuinely grew in you this season, if you're on TikTok, send a lotus flower. On YouTube, drop a little pink flower for me. That is real growth, and we should honor it. Yeah. If you are on TikTok, I need to see some likes. I only got 600 likes. Let's keep going. Let's like this live so we can keep on coming over here every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. for your Phoenix Renewal Hour. Let me see some hearts and we will keep going. Let's go. Like this live, share it out to a woman who would need to hear or loves astrology and Buddhism. Let's share this out as many people as we can. Let's go ahead and like this live and we will keep going. Let's go. Thank you, Landrose. Let's like this live. Come on, y'all. Let's go. So, everything Cancer season asked of us, the feeling, the root finding, the naming, the forgiving. My 400 prompt journal called My Journey to Myself goes deeper into all of that. I have linked it in my bio on my link tree. It is sold on Amazon through Kindle. It can be Kindle or you can get it like this, where it has some pages you can write in, as well as all the different questions. So if you are interested in that, please check the bio and you will see a link for it and Amazon. Okay, it is time for our Phoenix Minute. And tonight, this is a ceremony, a choosing ceremony, because the doorway asks you to choose. You cannot carry everything through. The doorway asks you to choose. Hello, Holler. Make sure you're liking and sharing this live out, Holler. I need all the support I can get. Let's grow this community. So, the Phoenix does not carry the ash into the next cycle. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you. Let's like the live. Everybody, let's like and share this out just as often as you can remember to, so that we can get this out to as many people as possible. There are women out there that need some love and support, and I'm here for it. Let's bring it out. Let's share this to all of the women that we can think of. Make sure you are liking this and supporting this live. We come here live every day, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I appreciate you all from joining us. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm reading as I'm speaking, which is not smart. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliments. And please make sure you are liking this live and supporting me. That would be so wonderful. I really appreciate you doing that. All right. So the Phoenix doesn't carry his burned ashes into the next cycle, right? That would be ridiculous. Who has ever seen that happen, right? Not because what was burned was not real, like it didn't happen. It was real, but because the new form cannot be assembled from ruins of the old one, right? Something has to be consciously left behind for something true to be consciously carried forward. So tonight's Phoenix Minute has two parts, okay? I want you to name both. So first, what are you leaving in Cancer season, right? What does not cross the door into Leo? One thing, the pattern, the belief, the old operating system, the version of yourself that was built for a season that's now ending, right? Name it, set it down, leave it here in the comments, leave it with this community as your witness. This is your practice, this is your ceremony. That is what we're here for in our Phoenix Renewal Hour, okay? So, what is one thing we are leaving behind in this Cancer season that we are not taking with us when we go Leo tomorrow? Okay, make sure you are dropping that into the comments. And second, what are you carrying through? Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was a beautiful necklace. Thank you so much. It was a gold medal. Oh, thank you. You're my favorite gifter, Jen. Thanks. Appreciate you. And please make sure you are liking and sharing out this live. It helps me be able to come back every day and share this astrology and Buddhist wisdom with you daily. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all for being here. So, first thing, what are we not carrying into Leo season? And second, what are you carrying through? So we're leaving stuff behind and we are taking stuff forward too, right? What did Cancer season grow in you that Leo is going to need? Okay, so think about that. What quality, what wisdom, what new true thing are you taking with you? Name that too. So that's the whole ceremony. Naming what you're dropping, what's staying in the past, and then naming what you're bringing into the future, right? So I'll go first with both. What I'm leaving in Cancer season, the habit of staying somewhere that is draining me because it feels scary. The habit of tolerating less than I know what I'm worth because at least it is familiar, right? That goes into the ash tonight. We are burning that belief. And what am I carrying through? The certainty that I have a direction, that what I am building is real, that this community is real, that the life I am moving toward is not a fantasy. It is already planted. That clarity crosses the door with me tonight. What is yours? Hmm? When you name them both, what stays and what crosses on TikTok, send me a Phoenix flame. In YouTube, drop the fire emoji. You just did the most important ceremony of the entire season. Send it. If you are releasing what has been with you for a long time, if this is a hard release to do, if you're on TikTok, I want to see your kintsugi bowl. If you go down to the gifts at the bottom of the screen, you'll see 4 stickers. One is your kintsugi. If you're on YouTube, drop a base emoji. The longer you carried it, the more gold it frees, right? What I am building will show you where Leo season lands in your specific birth chart, which house the Leo sun is moving through, what area of your life is being called to shine, personal, daily, woven with these teachings very soon. So keep following on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube so you'll be the first to know when this tool is published and ready to start helping you on your life, right? I want to prepare you for what Leo season is going to ask because you deserve to know what's coming so you can meet it with open eyes, right? Leo is the sign of the heart, of courage, of the willingness, not the readiness, the willingness to be seen, to take up the space that's actually yours. Leo does not wait until it has it all figured out. No, Leo just steps forward when it knows what direction to go. At least it's got an idea, right? It's got an idea of where to go. It's willing to go, so it's going. Okay? Leo does not ask if you're ready. Leo asks, are you willing? And what Cancer season did, all the feeling, all the rooting, all the naming, all the healing, was specifically to prepare the ground for what Leo is going to ask, because you cannot shine authentically if you have been erasing yourself. Cancer cleared the ground. Leo plants the flag, right? What Cancer grew in you, Leo is going to ask you to show it. And here is the specific thing about Thursday. Mercury goes direct in 2 days. When it does, the communication channel that has been foggy since June 29th fully opens up. The things you have been feeling but not quite saying, the truth that has been forming but not yet finding its words, Thursday, that sentence is completed. And Thursday, the path forward becomes clear. Leo season does not let you whisper. Thursday, Mercury goes direct. The fog lifts. Get ready. You're going to say the true thing. What is the true thing forming in you right now? The one Leo season is going to need you to say out loud. Drop it in the comments, even if it's not fully formed yet. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello, welcome. Hi there. Mine is still finding its complete form, but the shape of it is this. I know what I'm building and I know why I'm building it, right? And I'm going to say all of that out loud in a way I have not quite been brave enough to say yet, right? Oh, more fully there is a more fully mine version of this right here. More specific, more unapologetic, and more Leo. And I'm going to say that version starting Thursday. If you can feel your true thing forming, even without all of its words yet, if you're on TikTok, send the lotus flower. If you are on YouTube, send me a little pink flower. It is growing. Give it until Thursday. We'll see. We'll see. And make sure you are tapping your screen, liking it out, sharing all the things. Make sure you are letting me know that you're there and that you like this sort of content, so I know that this is valuable to you. So please make sure you are tapping and liking this live. Really appreciate you guys. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you follow and hit the bell. We go live every Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your daily Phoenix Renewal Hour, right? If the true thing Leo season is asking you to say is, I am ready to build something of my own, AI side hustles for women over 40 is also now being sold on Amazon and Kindle, either paper. Oh, I think I just put it on Kindle. I am not a technology girl in the way of doing boring formatting crap. Like, I hate doing that. So I took this off of paperback. It's only in Kindle. Because, my God, I have all the ideas. I just don't have all the patience with some things. So that's an opportunity for me to work on, is being more patient with things that are as menial as doing formatting of a Word document. I want to deal with that. It's not in my personality. I don't want to. All right, so we are going to do our acorn question of the day. Hello, welcome in. Only here and only on lives do we do this question. I don't post it or ask it anywhere else. We leave the answers in this room. Nobody else sees it, just us that are here, and then it's gone, right? So, with an acorn question, I want your true answer. So I don't want the first answer that comes into your head because you're going to type it in the comments, right? And you don't want anybody to think anything weird about you. Well, we're going to see your real answer because I want your second answer. So give us the true answer to your acorn question. So here it is. If the woman who steps through the door into Leo season tomorrow were fully unapologetically herself, what is the very first thing that woman would do differently? You were being unapologetically 100% authentic who you are. Doesn't it feel good to be that person? To not put on a mask and pretend for anybody? When I finally stopped caring what other people thought about me, my whole life turned around. I became a much happier person. Stop worrying about what other people think. Because the truth is, they're thinking about themselves. They're not even thinking about you. And if they're thinking about you, they need to get a life. Who cares? Right? Be unapologetically yourself. Just be who you are. Your tribe will find you. People who are like you will find you if you are acting like you. If you're pretending to be somebody else, they're not going to find you because they don't know you exist. Right? Hi, Naseem. I'm good. Hi, Hassan. Welcome. Right? I love this question. I love this question because it asks you to imagine yourself already through the door, already who you are, already in Leo, already carrying what you grew in the Cancer season. And from that place, what does she do first? Not eventually. First. What is the first thing she does? Because the first thing is always the most honest thing. It is what is real. It's who you were before the script inserted itself, before you got programmed by society and your family and all the TV or whatever, right? What does she, your unguarded self, your authentic self, do first in that unguarded moment? Right? Sala, hi. Welcome in. So drop that in the comments whenever you're ready. Hello, love. You showed love. Yeah, 100%. That's the big answer is just show love and kindness. Since I stopped caring what other people think about me, I started caring more about other people and their needs and how I can help them because I wasn't so concerned anymore about what people thought about me. I'm fine. I'm got my roof over my head. I got clean clothes to wear. Maybe I'll take a shower. Got clean hair. Running water. What do I need? How can I help you? Right? Like I don't, I don't care what anybody thinks. And it may be because I'm in my late 40s and I don't care. I just don't care. I want to help. And I feel like a lot of people want to help too. Like other people want to help their communities out too. And so that is, that's it. That's it. That's all it is. That's your Leo. Show up. That's it. That's what you got to do this month. Show up. We're at the end of tonight. the last night of the Cancer season. And I want to close with something Rumi said that feels made for this exact hour. What is the meaning of the painting behind you? That is a phoenix bird. This is the phoenix renewal. The phoenix burns into the ashes and then is reborn again new. And this is the phoenix renewal hour. That is the meaning behind the painting. Thank you. I'm sorry. Sala, why are you sorry? Don't be sorry, Sala. I love you. Mwah. Don't be sorry. All right. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'm going to meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. That field, that beyond the script, beyond the patterns, beyond the earned love place, that is where the Leo season is taking us. Not a place outside of ourselves, no, a quality inside. Oh my God. You guys are having too much fun. I love you guys. You're the best. So, the quality inside, the quality of a woman who has done enough honest work to finally rest and be what is actually true about her, who does not have to earn her place, who belongs simply because she arrived. Tomorrow, the sun walks into Leo. Tomorrow, you step through the door. Tomorrow, you stood in the threshold and named what you are leaving and what you are carrying. That whole preparation, that is enough. You are ready. Okay? So come back tomorrow. Leo season begins, and we step through that door together. We're going to step through that door together. I love you guys. So come back. And we're a little bit short on time. Oh my gosh, it's 5:44. We still got like 15 minutes. Let me think. So we got our Leo season tomorrow. We have 15 more minutes. Let's chat. Tell me. Let's talk a little bit. Let's just chitty chat. We got Lourdes. Hello, Lemon. Oh my goodness. Who am I missing? Sala. You're from Wales. How wonderful. I am in Phoenix, in Arizona. What do you know? What a coincidence. And yeah, I've always been in Phoenix, Arizona my whole life and never knew what a phoenix bird was until I was an adult. Like you would think growing up in Phoenix and going to the public school districts in Phoenix, Arizona, they would actually tell you about the mythological phoenix bird, maybe what that's all about. You see the signs for Phoenix all over town with the flames around it and the bird, but like as a little kid, you don't have any idea what that even is or what it means. And so it just becomes like wallpaper to you and you have no idea. So as an adult, I learned about the phoenix bird. I'm like, oh, what? That is my spirit animal. And I came from Phoenix. I was born in Phoenix. This is me. I cannot tell you how much I can relate to the story of Phoenix. There's been so many rebuildings of my life, and we're getting ready for another one. So I am getting ready to change my entire life. I'm moving. I'm leaving this fiery hot state very, very soon. And I'm changing my whole life, like career, everything will be completely different. And for somebody who's in her late 40s, that's scary. It's really scary, but I'm charging ahead. I refuse to be scared. I have a great support system, family that loves me, and I'm just doing it. I'm going all in, and it's all in here on you in this community. I'm going all in here. I'm building tools to help you find what you need, free tools, some paid tools, because girl got to eat too. But you don't go buy it if you don't want to. Like I was showing you before, I'm writing books on how things that can help you, how you can use AI and build a little business of your own. I have been screwing around with AI forever, just playing around, and I just have had so much fun. And I figured out like a ton of different jobs you can give to yourself through AI. So it's hot. Yeah, it is hot. It's very hot. Which country? United States. Yeah. And then I also made this guided journal to help women ask the deep, hard questions. It's prompted. Like there's pages to write in, but it is a prompt journal just asking you deep questions so that you can find your purpose and your happiness and all the things that make you feel good about your day. Like, what am I doing all day long? Right. And nobody wants to feel lost like that. And going to a 9 to 5 office job is something I've done my entire adult life. So getting a change of this coming up in my future is extraordinary and scary and wonderful. And I think that this Leo season is teaching me so much about all of that. I am in the United States one. Where are you? Well, I'm so happy you all came in. Um, the reading of the writer's work. Yeah, I have a lot on here. I'm trying to learn to go with bullet points to tell you like I'm learning. I just started doing the lives a couple weeks ago, so I'm trying to figure it out and you know, be more natural with everybody, be more authentic, you know. So it's a whole process, right? And that's what we talk about on this channel is the process and going through it. So you're watching me go through my journey as I encourage you to go through your journey. Isn't that so